Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are reviewing for the next test. So, slope and rate of change. I shouldn't have written it like that. I should have written it as slope is rate of change. But, you know, sometimes you make mistakes. So if you didn't try this page on your own, please do so now. Turn off the video and find the slope and rate of change. Slope is rate of change. All right, welcome back. Let's do some problems. The vertical change on a graph. Okay, so you're gonna match each blank with the correct vocabulary term at the right. So let's make this big enough for you to see, and I'll start putting some answers in here. The vertical rate of change, that's the one that goes up and down, that's vertical, that's rise, which is letter F. The horizontal change, that's the one that goes across, is the run, and that's letter C. The slope of the horizontal line, the slope of a horizontal line. Horizontal, slope, it's not sloping, it's going straight across. That is 0, letter D. The slope of a vertical line will always be, this one's harder, it's undefined. And we will talk about that in a minute. And undefined is letter B. A graph with a positive slope increases from left to right. And positive is letter A. And a graph with a negative slope decreases from left to right, and that is letter E. So we used all our little words from the box. Okay, part 2. Each of the line segments in the word math are numbered on the graph below. I don't have room for the, I mistyped something. Find the slope as a ratio, rise over run for each line segment. Well, there's a sum of them you don't even have to do. So look at this. This number 1, it's rising 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rise is 7, but it runs 0. And you can't have a 0 in the denominator. Remember when we put fractions in the denominator and there was a 0? Look, I'll do one right now. Here we go. 7 over 0. What happens when you do that? You get divide by 0 error. That's because that's undefined. So when you have a vertical line like that, it's undefined. Now line 2 definitely has a slope. It's angling from left to right going down. That means it's a negative slope. Or you could just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 over -1, -2, -3. It's rising 4 and running -3. So 4 over -3. I already have the negative there. I don't have to put another one. 4 over -3. Now, number 3 here, this part of it is rising 4 and running 3. So that's just positive 4 over 3. Okay, and number 4 is another vertical line, still undefined. Line 5, oh, line 5 is on a nice steep angle. It's going up and to the right, that's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rise, 1, 2, 3 run. 7 over 3, rise over run. And now 6 is negative, it's going down, but I still do rise. So start at the lower point and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rise 7, run -3. So this is going to be -7 over 3. Line 7, ooh, look at line 7. That rises 0 over 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 0 over 3-ish. But it doesn't matter. 0 over anything. Here, let's get rid of this and let's reverse this. Let's clear it out and do 0 divided by, what did I say, 3? Look what you get, 0. A number, well, you can divide 0 by any number and it becomes 0. That's why number 7 is a 0 slope. Now, if you use the number 0, that's fine, except it looks like an O to me, so I just get confused. All right, number 8. Number 8 is another 0 slope. It's another horizontal line. And 9 is a vertical line, so we're back to being undefined. Line 10, another vertical line, undefined. Number 11 is a horizontal line, so it's 0. And 12 is a vertical line, undefined. All right, so, there's a lot of words in these slopes today, Bono. Yeah, I just want to get horizontal being 0 and vertical being undefined into your little heads. But now, bum-ba-da-bum, your turn. Start thinking. You have to find 2 good points and then find the slope. And let's take a better look at this. Make it nice and big so you can see what's happening here. They're counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's not normal. That's not the way that you usually count. That's true. So this rise, this vertical y-axis is labeled differently than the horizontal axis. And sometimes that happens. You just got to be careful. So remember, this is the y. We always make the y yellow. This is the x. And the y-axis is being labeled differently than the x. And I have a point right here at 0, 2. And remember, that's A, B, right? A is 0, B is 2. B is the y-intercept. It's the y-coordinate when x equals 0. So y-intercept is 2. So I know my y-intercept already. But that's not what they asked me for. The directions say find the slope. Ugh, but I didn't find the slope. I found the y-intercept. I know. We'll need that later. So now, let's find the slope. I need 2 good points. There are not very many good points here. Follow this up. That looks like it should be good, but it's not. That's no good. That's no good. That's the next good point. And look how far away that is. Wow. So there's my next good point. And I'm rising 2, 4, 6. Ha, rise 6. And run 1, 2, 3, 4. Run 4. Wait a second, Bono. You just turned left. This is a -4. I'm running -4. My rise is 6, but my run is -4. So I'm going to scoot over here and use this space to do m equals rise over run. And in this case, rise is 6, run is -4. And I'm going to reduce that down and get m equals -3 over 2. Now I have my slope, -3 over 2. So down, down, down. I had to find the slope, and they gave me the answer line is down here. M equals -3 over 2. Now, what if this was a test and you didn't see that answer line and you wrote your answer on the side? I don't care, as long as your answer is visible for me. And remember, I have bad eyes, so be nice. All right, now let's find the slope of number 20. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to highlight my y-axis. I'm even going to label it. Here we go. Get out. Stay over there. Y and X. And I'm going to make it big so that everyone can see. Oh, look at that. Now they're counting by 5s. But along the x-axis, they're still counting by 1s. So that's good. I have my point here. And that is at 0, 0. A is 0 and B is 0. So my y-intercept is b equals 0. But now I got to do rising and running. There are a lot of good points on here. This is a good point. This is a good point. This is a good point. I'm going to take this one. Not that it matters, because look what's going to happen. Rise, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So my rise here, rise was 30. And now I'm turning right, because it's a positive number. And I'm going 1, 2, 3 to the right. So my run is 3. So I rise 30, because I got to count by fives. I got to follow what's on the axis. My run is 3. So m equals rise over run. And in my case, I had 30 over 3. Well, 30 over 3 reduces down to 10. So now I have m equals 10. And I am going to come down here, and I'm going to write that on my line. M equals 10. So now I know my slope is 10. All right. Not so bad. Find the y-intercept from problem 19. Well, we already did that. Remember, the y-intercept is the number where the line crosses the y-axis. So that number is 2. Y-intercept, b equals 2. Write an equation in slope-intercept form. What is slope-intercept form? Well, Bono, here we go. Let's write that down. Slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Is y equals mx plus b. I'm going to put a nice happy thought bubble around that, because that's me thinking some good mathematical stuff. Y equals mx plus b. Matter of fact, I'm even going to put a little happy Goem over here. And she's just so happy. Toot, toot. Y equals mx plus b, that's her thought. So now to write an equation, I have m and I have b. I just have to substitute those into my form. So y equals negative 3 over 2 x plus 2. Y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 2. Okay, now I have to do this one. So what's the y-intercept for problem 20? Come back up here. Remember, it's the y coordinate when x equals 0. But here, y is 0 too. So b equals 0. B equals 0. So write an equation in the slope-intercept form. Okay, y equals m x. Now I'm not going to write plus 0, because this is perfect. If I add 0 to that, it would make it ugly. So this is like the happiest thing. Oh, so happy. Yay! But if you write it like this, y equals 10x plus 0, I would give you credit for that, but it's going to be like meh. That's meh. This guy over here, meh. This guy happy, he got the right thing. He's meh. It's still true, but it's not the right answer. All right, now let's do this problem down here. Oh gosh, memories. Memories. Don't sing, Bono. So the x is the domain. And I'm going to write the rule here. What's the rule? 1/3 x plus 2. 1/3 x plus 2. And I have the range, which is the y values. And remember this is the ordered pair. Remember, parentheses, ordered pair. And that's the x and the y in the parentheses. And now I'm gonna cheat. What do you mean, Bono? How are you gonna cheat? You're a math teacher. I'm gonna work backwards, which is perfectly valid. I mean, I could pick multiples of 3 and divide by 3, or I could just start with the equation, and I know some stuff from this equation, don't I? You know, I don't even need a sticky. I know that the b is at the end, 2. And I know the m is the 1/3, right? So I'm going to highlight my yellow, y-axis, and b equals 2. I'm going to come over here and put my b equals 2 there. And now I'm going to use 1/3. Rise 1, run 3. From 2, rise 1, run 3. Rise 1, run 3. Rise 1, run 3. Oh, look at that. I have points on here. Now, you know, being me, it's gonna be me. Don't sing, Bono. I told you to stop that. I'm gonna label all of these points. Here we go. This first point here is 0, 2. This second point is 3, 3. This next point is at 6, 4. And this other point here is at 9, 5. So I have all these nice ordered pairs, don't I? As a matter of fact, if I draw my line, here we go. Let's draw my nice line through the 2 and all these points. And here's my line. And I'm going to write the equation on here. Y equals 1/3 x plus 2. But look, I have some more points. I have a point right here, don't I? And another one way over here. Ha-ha. Let's get some more points then. This one is at -1, -2, -3. This is at, is that right? I think I drew my line wrong. It's supposed to be at -3. Oh no, don't do that. Bad Bono. My line is crooked. The point is supposed to be here at -3, +1. Shh, don't look at that one. -3, +1. Oh, Bono, Bono, nobody can see what you just scribbled there, can they? No. -3, +1. Okay, now I have all my points, right? -3, 0, 3, 6, 9. Oh, wait a second. I can write all of these in here. I'm going to start with this one. -3, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, 6. What is 6, 4? Oh, wait. 0, 3, 6 is going to be 9, 5. And that's it. It is 9, 5. So now I have all my answers. I know all my x values and all my y values. So the x values go first. -3, 0, 3, 6, 9. All my y values are going to go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, clever, Bono. You didn't have to divide by 3. I just used my graph to get my answers. Is that allowed? Yeah, I think it is. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to use the rule to check myself. Oh, why not, Bono? So it's going to be 1/3 times -3 plus 2. Thank God for Ty, my beloved calculator. All right, 1/3 times -3 plus 2. Oh, it did give me 1. Ha-ha. These are all going to work so nice. So I'm going to write 1/3 all the way down because, you know, kind of on the lazy side. And then all this 0 and 3 and 6 and 9. And I'm going to add 2 to all of them. And I'm going to use my calculator to check all of my coordinates to make sure that I did it correctly. So come on, Ty, let's check some numbers here. 1/3 times 0 plus 2. Oh no, look at this. What did I do here? That's just a hot mess there, Bono. 1/3. Get off the equation. Get off the fraction. Times 0 plus 2. 2. 1/3 times 3 plus 2 is 3. And 1/3 times 6 plus 2 is 5. What? One-third of 6. I added 3. See? It's a good thing I checked because I got 5. I got the wrong answer. I should check myself better. But it does work. So if you like doing the math first, do the math first, and then check it on the graph, or do the graph first and check it on the math. Either way, it should be good. Have a great day. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye. Good luck on that test.